Are you sick of the pandemic-oriented commercials you're seeing on television? I mean, we're watching like a lot of television right now, and we're watching so much television. Our kids are yelling at us for watching TV. That's how bad things have gotten right now. But if you know what I mean, the sad piano music that plays in the background, and you have scenes of frontline workers and people in masks, and you hear the words, and you hear this a lot in promos for networks in these uncertain times. It makes you almost sadder than the news itself. And then I see online from someone I know, Monica Corey. She is the CEO, if you will, of the Corey Company, advertising company. Effective communication is her mantra there. And I'm going to let you give you her tweet. And she's with me here. Monica, welcome to the show.
Oh, it's a treat to be here with you, honey. I love it.
Well, good. Well, so what is it you said exactly on social media?
I said broadcaster, and it was an impulsive remark, and I just said, broadcast advertisers, please resist the urge to start every message with, we are living in uncertain times.
Oh, right on the money. And you know what? And that bothered me. I mean, it was just one of those things that as I watched it, I thought, really? I mean, they're really trying to tap into the zeitgeist, and I guess. But I go, are people that depressed right now? Are they that sad, or is this making them sadder? Why did you do that?
It just annoyed me because it seemed lazy, and it seemed like ad speak. And yes, we are in, quote, uncertain times, so don't tell me. Don't tell me that if you're trying to sell me a product. Because if you're trying to sell me a product, you want me to like you. And instead of liking you, I immediately cringe and roll my eyes and think, please put some effort into your messaging, people, because there's a lot of amazing things that we can talk about in these times. And then as a footnote, I saw a post on social recently that said, uncertain times is almost becoming like a drinking game. Every time you hear it, drink. I mean, it's that bad.
Yeah, it is.
There's fresh ways to say to address your customers at these times.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's put on your advertising hat. What are some of those fresh ways? Tell me.
Okay, take the time to craft a message that is elegant, respectful, and relevant. You don't have to tell me these are uncertain times.
Yeah. We've
been hit over the head with that now since realistically the 1st of March. I mean, I think we shut down mid-March 16th, but, things were getting really getting a little dicey the 1st of March. So we're going into 2 months now of uncertain times. We know where we are. But you can tell me that things are different now, and there's different ways of doing business, and we've had to innovate. And this is what we're doing to innovate. But also be careful not to use other elements of ad speak, and also try to tell me something interesting about you in the form of a story. And I'm going to give you an example of this that happened yesterday just by accident. I was out buzzing around doing my thing, and it was raining, and I was thinking as I was at a stoplight, God, it's a good day for soup. And then I thought about, I have a 98-year-old uncle living in a lockdown in a retirement home, and he likes soup. And I know his neighbor down the hall likes soup. And I thought, yeah, and my 90 or 80-year-old retired school principal across the street, she likes soup. So I went to the restaurant that they like the best, had the simplest ordering experience online, and I indicated, please wrap everything separately, put their names on it. And I went and picked it up. When I got there, the restaurant, perfectly well marked for curbside, maitre d' waved, said, I'll get your order. In and out. I brought the package to my car, 3 names on the bags, perfectly easy to hand out, no plowing through like, what's this, what's that. Super easy. And I dropped it off, and at 2 out of the 3 stops, it was, wow, you earned your angel wings today.
Oh.
Thank you. You've earned your angel wings. And I thought, there's the story.
Yeah.
Because all of us are taking care of somebody somewhere. We're taking care of our parents, our grandparents, our aunts, our uncles, our family, whatever. And it was super easy for me because this restaurant made it real easy for me, and I earned my angel wings.
Yeah, and the restaurant, you'll always remember them too.
I've already told 2 people about it. There's the word of it's like, hey, you've got an older person who likes their food. Here's how easy it is, and you'll be a hero.
Is it just that they're incapable of doing anything different? I mean, I would think that they have the most powerful focus groups and everything else, and maybe uncertain times comes up a lot. Or are they like everybody else, shut down, working from home? They can't communicate, and they're just as depressed as anybody else.
I don't know if they're not, or they're just not as focused on the message. I think some people, a lot of business owners, know their business really well, and they think they know everything about their business, but that's not always the best person to convey the story about their business.
Yeah,
that's why you need to hire somebody who looks at things from a different view, from a different perspective. I look at it as a consumer would look at it, and I respond to it as a consumer. You know, they're up there saying, we're doing this for you, and they're proud because they're proud of their business. I don't care as a consumer. What I care about is what's in it for me. So how do you convince that in an interesting way? Tell a story, share your personality, and be real. And those are the businesses that people respond to.
You know, an ad that's starting to run now, and it's that Toyota ad with Jill or Jane or whatever her name is. Jan. Yeah. And they've made it look like she's doing it from home. And maybe she did her part from home, but her hair is rumpled. You know, it's not quite combed. She doesn't look quite as sharp as she does, but because that's all we're seeing on TV with news anchors and everything else. But when you're a multi-million-dollar company like Toyota, they're going out of their way to make somebody look, rumpled up just so we can relate to it. And I'm going like, who are you trying to fool? Really?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I haven't seen that TV spot, but that's my reaction when you said that. It's like, okay, now we're trying a little hard to go the other way.
Exactly. Yes.
Or a company like that, and I'm getting a little tired of all the Zoom entertainment. I feel sorry for Ellen sitting in her living room trying to do a Zoom TV show, and Jimmy Fallon in his rec room trying to do a show. It's not very interesting.
You know, Monica, there's a reason they have those fancy studios with all the cameras and the studio audience. I mean, it's there
energy.
For a reason. Yeah,
There's
it is
energy.
Totally, absolutely, you nailed it. Oh, I knew I called the right person. I knew it. I'm
so delighted to hear from you. I am, and I was so happy to get your call. When you left that message for me, I was out walking my dog and solving the problems of the world with my neighbor next door.
Well, now we've solved some
I
advertising.
I got your message, and I was so happy. It's like, yes, I'm fired up.
All right. So when people get back to it, they want to talk to Monica Corey, by the way. CoreyCompany.com, CORY Company.com. Effective communication. And you're so good at it. And anytime I have a question, I'm going to call you now. I don't want to get the wool pulled over my eyes, so I'm turning to you, okay?
I so appreciate you, Mark. I love it. It's good talking to you, my friend.